Cooking with Chris was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Chris. I'm Chris Wheeler, but you can call me Chris. Today we're gonna be doing chicken cacciatore. Let's start. First, I'm gonna need to fill my pot with water. It's just a good old cooking pot. If you mind getting a close-up. My hand's not steady. I think I drank too much coffee. Word of advice. Whenever dealing with delicate work, cooking, never drink a coffee before. So it's about yay full. And we're gonna put it on the stove here. And we're gonna turn her up to medium. Next, we're gonna add our chicken. If you mind coming around the counter. So we can get a good close-up of the thing. And we're using boneless chicken breast. That's 1 pack. And it would help if I had nails. Oh well. Yeah, these are skinned, boneless chicken breast. Yeah. We're just gonna parboil these. So once your pot gets to boiling, you wanna have it about 15-20 minutes-ish. It depends on the thickness of the breast and whatnot.
Now before you put those in, Chris, I'm gonna dump out some of your water because you're full.
Yes.
Okay? Back up a bit.
I guess I put a little too much water. Thanks, camera lady.
Hold on.
I didn't account for the amount of chicken, I guess, we were putting in. And
Are they all in?
yes, they're all in. And we're gonna wash our hands and put a lid on that pot.
You also might want to add a bit of water because you don't want the breast sitting above, Chris.
Right. But first, we have to wash our hands. Because, yeah,
What can you get from chicken?
you can get salmonella poisoning or E. coli. Both are really bad food poisoning bacteria. You don't want to contaminate your food with it. So, and basically, once you
Okay, you're good there.
once you have all this done, you can pause the video till your chicken is Whoops.
Put that in the sink.
Yeah, I see that. That's been contaminated now. Ah, shoot, I don't think I have a good lid. No, no, no. This ain't good.
Well, just pause. I mean, stop for a sec, Chris.
Yep.
Let me pause. Okay.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I have my pot lid finally. And I've just tidied up my work area. But anyway, once you have your pot on the stove, you're just gonna let that parboil for 15-20 minutes, depending on the thickness of the chicken. And yeah, I'll get back to you when the chicken has parboiled. And welcome back. It's about 10 minutes in, and I just realized I forgot something that I need to do. We need to preheat our oven to 350. I'll see you when the chicken's ready. Hello and welcome back. Our chicken's already parboiled. Now, how you can tell it's parboiled is if the pink is all gone, that means it's perfectly parboiled. Now, we're gonna bring it over here to my strainer. And we're gonna strain our chicken. And leave the pot in the sink here. Okay, so now that our chicken is strained, we're going to plop our chicken into our casserole dish. I'm gonna grab a fork to... No, I don't even need a fork because I can use this spoon. And even it out. Now, we're going to use ragu pasta sauce. Now, if you don't have your own pasta sauce, you can just use this. But if you want to make a homemade pasta sauce, I might eventually have a video out on that out. So we're just gonna pour our pasta sauce over the chicken. That's one. Man, I love that satisfying sound of a pasta sauce thing just popping. So satisfying. And we're just gonna cover our chicken with the sauce. And once that's all covered, it doesn't have to be completely covered, but you know, mostly covered. We're gonna get on our oven mitts, and we're going to plop our chicken in the oven.
Now, before you start, Chris, do you think you want to make sure there's nothing in the oven?
Yes, we should always make sure there's nothing in the oven, which there isn't.
Perfect.
And a medium height is what you want this. Our oven was perfectly timed. How about that? It's almost like I planned this, eh? But anyway, we want to let this bake for 30 minutes, but I'm actually going to see you in approximately 18 because there's another step we've got to do during the baking of our chicken. So I'll catch you back when it's time. And we're back. It hasn't quite been 18 minutes. It's been more like 14 minutes, but that's for a really, really good reason. We need to start our pasta because, you see, the water actually has to heat up before I actually put the pasta in. So it's going to take about 4 minutes to do that if you put it on high. We got a big pot here that we're filling. If you could get a close-up. Yeah. So, would you say that's enough, or do we need more?
I'd put some more, Chris.
Okay. Sorry, this is my first time doing spaghetti, so yeah.
That should be good, Chris.
Okay. Now we're gonna put it on this burner here. We're gonna put it on high. And we're gonna put salt in. So we have salt here. I better make sure my hands are dry, because don't want salt sticking to the hands. That's a bad thing. We're just going to measure out in our hand about yay much salt. And we're just going to put it into our water. Now, we need to do this again because we're doing 2 packages of...
That's enough. That's enough salt. You put lots, Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, you put... That's good.
Well, it calls for 2 tablespoons, but...
Oh, you got 2 tablespoons in your hand.
Okay. So, while that's bringing to a boil, let's at least start open the spaghetti, because it'll make it faster. Now, I'd like to take this time to thank the person who was the inspiration of this meal. My mom, Wanda Howard. She's a very dear family member to me, and yeah, thanks, Mom, for the idea. I was starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel, and yeah, thanks. But anyway, for the rest of you viewers, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and smash that bell, because I hear there's a glitch going on in YouTube that, well, apparently even my subscribers don't get notified when I first upload a video. So, yeah. Our water is starting to bubble. Starting to bubble, I say. But while that's bubbling or starting to boil, I'm gonna get my spoon, my wooden spoon that I shouldn't have put away. Once the water starts boiling now, I guess I'm gonna put in my spaghetti. So I'll see you in a short bit. And we're back. Our water's boiling, and it's time for us to put in our spaghetti. So what we want to do is we want to take our spaghetti and we want to sort of do that, and then we want to...
Hold on, Chris. You got pasta out.
We just want to let that get all nice and ow.
Careful, it's hot, Christopher.
I know. Sorry, that was my bad. Hot water. Yeah. It does help if you break your spaghetti, but I'm doing mine long.
Okay, let it boil there, Chris. You might want to lower your...
And we're just gonna wait for it to boil in by stirring it, sort of.
Lower your heat a bit, Chris.
Oh, should lower the heat.
No, yeah.
To about medium high. And our spaghetti's almost in. But anyway, for those of you at home who are following along, yeah, this is definitely a, you want to break it if you're not me, because it does help. But I want my spaghetti nice and long. So, I chose the hard route. And yeah. Once we get our spaghetti in the pot, we can just put a lid over it and wait for the spaghetti to cook, because that's when our chicken part is gonna be cooked too. Yeah. Whoops. That's all right. A little water on the burner's not gonna hurt. There. There. Now we can just put her on the burner
And put it on medium.
and
Other one, yep. There you go.
turn it down to medium. Now, I'll get back to you when it's all ready to be plated. And we're back. Our pasta, our spaghetti is just a little tiny bit al dente, but that's what you want because it's gonna cook a little more anyway. So let's turn off our burner and let's get our spaghetti into our strainer. Ooh, big cloud of steam. And we're just gonna strain it. We just want to shake until until the water stops dripping down.
You can sit that in your pot, Chris, so the rest of the water will drain out.
Yes.
The whole thing. Just like that. There you go. Fits perfectly.
Once again, that seems almost planned. A little more organized than my usual videos. So, anyway. Our chicken and pasta sauce is all nice and cooked. So we can clear our oven. And sorry about that. Clear. There we are. Now, to serve, we're gonna grab a plate. We're gonna put our spaghetti on it. A nice helping of spaghetti.
You're going to need a spoon too, eh, Chris, for your chicken?
Yep.
Whoa, dude, that's a lot.
Ow, ow, ow. This one can be my plate. There. I'm just gonna leave that there. Now I'm gonna grab a spoon here. Shoot. Might need to pause. And we're back. Sorry about all of the abrupt pauses in the recording. So anyway, now that we have our spaghetti, we're just going to take a piece of chicken, and we're going to put it over top our spaghetti, and then we're going to take our sauce, and we're going to put that on top. And there we have it. Chicken cacciatore, done my way. And so, anyway, if you like this video, please comment, please subscribe, please like, show me to your friends, get them to show their friends, you know the biz. But anyway, Chris Wheeler out, DFTBA.